born here, but I feel like a tourist. Middle finger to the world when they come for me. Just give me excuse to be who I wanna be. Niggas just want to be scared to tell the truth. And middle finger up to the council coaches too. Middle finger to the world when they come for me. Just give me excuse to be who I wanna be. Niggas just want to be scared to tell the truth. And middle finger up to the council coaches too. Middle finger to the world.
Welcome to episode number 77 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. Do you actually see me? On today's show, we will find out, do you actually see your partner? Take a real hard look at the person in front of you and ask yourself this. Do you see them for who they really are? Because most don't. And this might not be the reason, but it's a key reason in why relationships are failing. But before I get into, there is something I must do, and that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So to my right.
Hey, my name is Justice. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at angel_J, Jaee.
Hi, I'm Jessica. You can follow me on Instagram at _Jess Michelle _.
What's going on? I'm Raheem. You can follow me at Raheem Cousin Speaks on Instagram.
And I'm Jess, and I'm Jenna Juicy on all platforms.
Do you actually see me? Let's start first with, do you actually see the relationship? And when I say see, I'm not talking about your natural eye, because we're going to do some soul searching to find the problem. So I'm going to need you to open up your spiritual eye. Because,
Like the third eye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the third eye.
Because have you ever thought the reason that y'all going through so much turmoil is based off the foundation in which y'all built your relationship upon? For instance, if lust introduced you to, regardless if you fell in love, that lustful spirit didn't never leave.
Mm-mm.
Like, it literally watched you for years. Oh, look at it. There you go. Oh, they really love you. Look, she said, I do. Lust was in the wedding, watching and waiting. Because that is the foundation in which you never rebuked it. You just built off of it. And now that when you having trouble and you're not on that high of one another, that's when lust, he act like that monkey off Lion King. Get this time. And that's when he comes and fuck up everything. I have you at work looking at a 4 like it's 8. And I'm not just talking physically. I'm talking about the total package. Like sometimes when lust is on you, you can see 20% of what a dude has that your husband don't have. But he's missing the 80%.
Mm-hmm.
And you fall for that. But y'all ever thought that how you build or what's really operating outside of the natural eye? That's why I said, do you actually see me?
I mean, it depends. Because when you said based on lust, right?
Right.
I think everybody meet in lust.
No, attraction and lust is two different things.
I think it's the same.
I feel like lust is what you allow to come out your mouth and allow your actions to represent.
Lust will blind you from your standards.
Mm-hmm.
Attraction will check off one of the standards.
All right, so I feel like lust and attraction is in the same field, in the same sentence. Like when I meet a lady, it's because I think she's attractive. I
feel like your actions would then turn to lust. So then if you pursue only sex, then that's lustful. Or you pursue only talking about her body, only talking about sex, that's lustful. But then if you are attracted to her, there's nothing wrong with that. Then it's whatever you do after that attraction. Whatever you do after.
I think
desire to want to smash.
But I think that's what we're going to do in the beginning think of in the beginning. Anyway, I'm not thinking of like, I want to buy a house with you when I first meet you, no matter what. The idea is probably
you can't avoid attraction.
But the idea is probably like to have sex, to be honest.
Yeah,
if
but
we're gonna be honest about
after.
it.
Well, if your idea is to have sex, then you're leading with lust. Because you can be attracted.
But it can lead to other stuff.
But this is why lust stays in your relationship and shows
So you
up
have to
later.
stop the lust. So you got to stop the lust. So at that moment, like I could be attracted to a guy and be like, dang, I find him attractive. The first thing I'm not gonna think is just hit him up like, hey, let's fuck. No, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's
Women
fuck.
not gonna say that. Men not gonna say that.
But
it's
anyone
steps to
shouldn't.
get there.
That's when you rebuke lust.
But that's only if you're leading off of lust, right? If you only like, oh, I'm attracted to them, but I still want to kind of get to know
we gotta
them.
talk about regular stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing? What's your name? What's your middle name? What's your favorite color? Where you want to move to? What's your favorite thing to do? Yeah. Where are we getting to?
Yeah, I don't
See-
think it stay at lust either.
And-
I agree because like
Yeah, I
even
mean,
though
it's not
you
saying-
lusting somebody, like you,
and that's what I keep telling
But
y'all.
the thing is, it's like you can build like not from you don't build off of that. You can build from that because
Yeah.
you might have started off at lust.
So
And
where do you?
there you
Where
go.
do you stop? Okay, so
No,
see
no. So
something
where do you-
different. Once
what-
you start seeing something
Okay,
different, it's
you
like,
can
oh,
love
shit,
now
and
you
all
can do
that.
more.
You can
Yeah.
love and all that. Where do you think that lustful spirit goes? Because you never rebuked it.
that-
You build off of
It's
it.
going that lustful, like you said, that lustful spirit is going to continue to build and build. And one thing about the spirit of lust is so insatiable; it's never satisfied.
No.
So it's going to start here at this one thing, but if you keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it, it's going to lead into other things.
And you'll realize, like, if you have any like type of desire for anything, it'd be something you ain't fucked with in 5 years. All of a sudden today, you like, why the hell I want to do this? Why the hell I want to do that?
Leave it alone.
When I said
Motherfucker
we
call
supposed
you
to be
out the
tapping
blue.
into our spiritual eye here. I'm trying to get past just the
Physical.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I feel like it's built off the foundation of where you thought they were.
No,
I don't know.
lust introduced y'all
I'm
niggas.
like,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, as someone who's experiencing a lot of like lust, I feel like I experience lustful people and people lust
Yeah.
over me. I hate it. But even for me, when I am lustful for someone, I find someone attractive, I know I'm attracted to them, but it's still like I stop and think before I do. And I think that's the part that bothers me. People don't stop. They let the lust control. Like they let them control the conversation. They let them control their thought. They let them control the date choices. They let them control the environments, the tone. They control everything. Because think about it. If a guy was wanting to get to know you, they're going to do something like, let's talk about what you like to do. Let's do that compared to, let's just Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just only
I
hang
feel
out at
like lust
nighttime.
don't sustain. though. It can't hold. It doesn't hold weight. Like it does
Yeah,
not.
it
Like
Do
if
you know how
once
long
you know,
men
'cause
struggle
lust-
with lust?
Once the lust wore off for that particular person, that's gone. It's done. They don't.
You just
usually-
move on.
Yeah,
That's
like that. That usually once
No,
they strike.
okay,
like
you-
most of the person like that feeds off of completely lust. Once they strike, they done there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is you
Or
crazy?
they gonna come back like just to fuck. It'll start being very.
No, I'm
obvious
talking
what
about
here
you
for.
you can meet somebody off of lust and go and marry and fall in love with that person. That lustful spirit is going to show up in your marriage.
Some people do get confused with lust and love.
You ever seen when a woman take a man from a man that used to have a bunch of women? And for a while, he's really good. Everybody think he
most
changed his
men-
life.
I think that's most men. That
Huh?
I think most men come from that type of environment where they had
Not the
plenty
not the
of
ones.
women.
So why you
No.
don't think? And then
Because I feel like a man that met somebody off of attraction can, like, if you have lustful spirit, eventually, even if you met that person off attraction, lust is going to come and hit you eventually. Anyway.
Yeah, that bitch on the way.
Like, yeah, but
As
lust
soon
is
as-
not
as
gonna
soon as I
survive.
get in an
First of all,
argument,
it's
somebody
just-
gonna be
y'all
like,
think that
particular
y'all think
person.
that sex is lust. It's not. Attraction is not lust. Lust is when it's in your heart and that's what's leading.
Yeah.
Just like eating ain't wrong, but gluttony is.
Okay.
You're a glutton when you overgo. When lust is driving you, making you make decisions.
Yeah.
If you're ignoring what this nigga like, do you really see the man that you're dating? Because you ignore him because he's fine. That's because lust is in control of this.
I get what you're saying when it comes to that. I get what you're saying.
For an example.
No, like y'all, because you can't tie sex. Sex came from God. You can't tie none of that stuff that you think. Attraction came from God.
Yeah.
That lustful shit is an evil spirit.
Yeah.
And once you let that take control, it's just like pride. You can be proud, but it's a difference when you're prideful. Proud is you're happy about something that happened.
Yeah.
Pride is that you feel like I'm the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
Lust attack men that, like, lust is an evil spirit that attack men that are on the straight and narrow. That's for men that's doing. The
Right.
lustful man is already, like, you know, out here, out and about.
Out
That
here
lustful
doing
spirit
well.
later on it's a test. It's going to it can attack
And that's not
anybody.
gonna show up on
We
your
can't
shit.
just sit here and just eliminate it to the person that build off of lust.
because they might have very well been able to contain that spirit along
All
their
right, so
journey.
what happens when it
Some people, no,
re-enters
you
the
get attacked
relationship?
based off your stronghold. Some people don't have a problem with lust. Some people have a problem with drinking. Some people don't have a problem with drinking. Some people have a problem with smoking. Some people don't have a problem with smoking. Some people have a problem with gambling. You get attacked in different ways based off what's a stronghold for you. Gambling, I don't give a damn how much you win. I've never seen the point in gambling.
That ain't my thing.
I'm gonna be mad. Even $10, $2. I'm mad.
But I know people that have to gamble every day.
That's crazy.
They
I
spend
can't
their
do
whole
that one
paycheck
day.
gambling.
So it's based off what stronghold holds you. Pride is one of the motherfuckers that hold a lot of people. Lust is one of the ones that hold a lot of people. But I'm saying, like, do you actually see the person in front of you? Like, because a lot of
when I was lustful, I did not see nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't see nobody. Like, when I say nobody, I
Right.
would tell people, like, I personally cannot pursue you off of lust. Like, even if I'm attracted to you, I cannot go off of that, because if I go off of that, I'm not going to see you. I'm not going to look at you as a human. I'm going to look at you as literally a piece of meat.
There you
only
go.
as a piece of meat. And I can admit that. Like, I know that if I allow myself to feed into the lustful feelings that I'm feeling, or the deep attractions of just sexual, whatever the negative wants I want from that person, I'm not going to want anything else from you. I'm not going to want a relationship. If it doesn't work out, I'm not going to be mad. All I'm going to be mad is that thing. I can't get no dick. Like,
and that's real.
But I had to learn. So now moving forward, I know not to lead with that. Like, I get what y'all saying, but I kind of get what he's saying too, because I know for a person who was a lustful person, I learned to stop going off of those feelings, because when I did that, it only led to, like, that's all I thought about the whole time. I didn't think about the person's feelings. I didn't care about their emotions. I didn't care about how I treated them. As long as you were pleasing what I was paying for, my lust.
And then if you build a relationship off of lust, I feel like if that's all you're gonna have. So when you start having problems, when you start having challenges and stuff, the relationship is gonna crumble, because everything was built on lust. You can have it where you can get into an argument with somebody and they can call you all kinds of names, but 30 minutes later you sleeping with them.
Yeah.
That's lust.
That's lust like a mother.
That's lust.
I ain't that type of person. If we get to argue, I don't like you no more. I don't care. And I probably won't like you for another day. Don't try to have sex with me. And that's probably weird to say.
But that might not be the stronghold that you fight.
Yeah, you can't get me with coochie.
I'm-
You can throw that shit out the window.
I'm gonna tell you something that will. This is gonna free everybody out there if you take this advice. The reason your spiritual eye is important for you to open up, you can see how the devil fights. You know that mother that chose drugs over you instead of being your mother? If you could actually see where the devil was attacking her as a child, where the devil was attacking her before she even had you, and you can't forgive her, and she can't let go of the addiction, all because y'all didn't ask God to help. Because you can't ask with your mouth. You actually got to ask with your heart. But when you actually have that spiritual eye open, you can handle everybody differently. Like, I see people that love to talk about people. I be like, damn, that's that spirit getting on their ass.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then I can relate to it because I know when I was in a stronghold.
Right. But sometimes you don't even know you're in it until you get out of it.
That's when you really there.
Yeah,
that's when it
That's
got you.
when you sit back.
I
That's when you
really
bound
fucked
by
up.
it.
Yeah.
You're bound by it. Yeah.
You're like, dang, I ain't know I was that bad.
I be
I
sitting sitting back, I'm like, dang, this is what we used to talk about? I don't even want to talk to you no more. That's crazy.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna go back and forth with the relationship, but then we're gonna go individually, like especially when it comes to men in this situation. And this might not sound the best, but I don't give a damn. Because there's a lot of women issue about men not telling you the truth. And men don't want to say this, but I will. The reason a man don't like telling the woman the truth is because he doesn't see a truthful person in front of him. You're not truthful with yourself. So how you going to be truthful with my truth?
Hold on, you saying that
Men will
in the
confess things that they struggle with to a man or a friend or a stranger.
okay.
They won't give it to their wife because they don't see a truthful person in front of them. How could you handle my truth if I see you not handle yours?
I can see that. I can see
That's
that.
some people.
I can see that in certain cases.
Tell me when it ain't in a certain case.
Because some people just can't handle the truth. Yeah, like, I'm telling you the truth, but they can't handle that truth.
Do you know why you can't handle the truth? It's because you lied to yourself.
Nah, women just can't handle the truth like that. If you tell them,
In order
if you
to,
walk
you
up to
know-
them and like, yeah, I'm just trying to fuck, they're not gonna handle that. But if you go, hey, how you doing? Let's hang out sometime. And when I'm saying I want to hang out, that's what I want to do. But
So you think when you tell a woman you want to fuck, that they don't know that?
they know that already.
So when they get mad that you said it, it's because they created a lie. And a standard of a lie, as if how you supposed to act.
They want to live in a fairy tale world.
That's called a lie.
Is it? I mean, because potentially
You just said fairy tale, nigga. I don't know how big a story.
No. What I'm saying, fairy tale is like I meet this guy out, we meet, we vibe out, whatever. We get to know each other. We also have sex, but we live
Happily ever after.
happily ever.
So the
after.
Prince Charming stuff. Is that true?
For sure. No, we just fucking.
Can
going
I
steady.
speak for
We just
like
be
you know
fucking
for
around.
as a woman, like you know,
Yeah, you can. This ain't even about a
sometimes-
woman.
No,
It's
I'm
about
just
us
saying,
confessing.
in that particular scenario, like when he keep on trying to push that narrative that women like to hear lies and
They
stuff.
do.
It's just that when you come up to a woman to say, "I just want to fuck,"
You're not gonna say.
it's not about what you said or like
It's
you
how
know,
you said it.
It's not even how you said it. It's the fact
So if
that
I said it in a cool way.
if I know myself as a person, and I know I hold myself to a higher value, I'm gonna be like, this nigga got the fucking audacity. But you not thinking, women don't think that, not realizing that this motherfucker don't know you. He just see you.
He
And a
just
lot
see
of
you.
women take like that
Offense.
whole equation out
Yeah.
the picture. And they look at it like, you don't like you got the audacity to come to me like that. But the fact of the matter
But
is,
no-
it's like
no
he
dude-
don't know you.
Yeah,
He
but I'm
don't
saying,
know
but
you.
no
He just
dude
see
that
you.
you
That's
don't
it.
know that.
He don't even see you.
Like no matter how cool this
Physically.
He
nigga,
see what he want to see.
yeah,
Like
like no matter how
See
cool
that?
this dude is, no matter what, he tall, 6'5", look nice, make money. If he
Damn.
come up to you, if he come up to you and say that to you, you're gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of here. You wildin'. Why would you say that to me? But if he come up to you and like, hey, I want to get to know you, you're gonna give him some attention. In comparison to him just coming up to you and say that, even though
I've
you
had
think
more
he's attractive.
conversations with guys that came up to me on that type of time. Like maybe it's just me because I
I be
laugh it
trolling
off.
them, but I do.
I
have more
laugh it off.
conversation.
I be
be trolling
like,
the heck.
and they make for good conversation because they gonna keep
And
going
I get back in the
around
car.
and around.
But what if he
and
had
like,
came at
girl,
you in a
wouldn't
different
believe
way?
what just
If he
happened.
came with
That's
the lies and
hilarious.
stuff.
Not the lies. He do want to get to know you just from a different way, from inside out. But
Is he really gonna? You know, I'm not even gonna get to.
but that's what I'm saying. He's just trying to get. He wants to get to know you a little bit, but just surface level. He just want to have sex, but he can't say
But
that.
that's
So
not even getting
you
to
gotta
know.
believe in a lie.
So,
But that's not really getting to know anyone though. You can have sex with someone and not know shit about them.
You could, yeah, 100%.
Like people don't really get to know. You don't want to know what they like about sex. There's a lot of things people don't. They just go in.
That leads to bad
literally-
sex too. You know,
But what? But if you really saw it for what it was, this nigga walked over here because he was led by lust.
100%.
And that wouldn't even
He's-
be that's not
He
even
spoke.
Do y'all
He
think y'all-
spoke it.
Yeah.
He spoke out of turn because the lust was in control.
he's like, hold on, wait a minute. I was about to do something, but hey, come here. Let's talk very quick. But all right, so do y'all ever meet guys and you think like he wants to be with me, like off the jump?
He wants to be with me.
Yes, he
No.
wants to be with me.
No.
That's what I'm saying. But why is it that if
Because
he
they don't
came
approach
over,
me when I like a bum. They approach me when my ass is out. Like I
Even
know
the
that.
ones that approached me when I came out looking crazy, I still.
them the dudes that think they can upgrade you? Though.
Yeah,
They're like
I
she
mean,
look
I
crazy.
only get
I
on
can
men
see
during
it.
that time.
I can turn her up.
Vocals.
I can turn her up for real.
I mean,
Whole
I
time you
had
like I'm really
the
just having a
sick.
bad
I
day.
think the craziest moment where I was like, "Am I that nigga or like, or is this motherfucker sick?" I had the pink eye going to pick up my eye drops.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Picking
crazy.
up my medication from the
said, "Fuck that
drugstore,
shit,
and
I
then
can
he
turn you
came
up."
up to me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I stuck together.
And he
Yeah,
came,
let me
asked
do
for
it
my
like
number.
that.
I'm like, boy, please, I ain't got time for this. And he like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He made conversation and stuff like
The
that.
fact
Like,
that
we
he
still
saw you
friends
struggling.
though. We still friends though, but you know, it ain't never go there.
I'm gonna ask you something because you said something earlier which is very important. Like we were talking about, like how somebody approach you and what's a turn off to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and elaborate, cause
Yeah, like if a man approaches me and he's commenting on me physically, or I want to touch you, to me that's a turn off, because
that's what I'm saying.
It is, because it's like,
I get it.
That, especially even if it's somebody that, say, we could be talking. We actually can be in the stage of talking and getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And even if you come off at me in that way, oh, I want to kiss you, I want to touch you, and you, oh, hey, even saying, hey, sexy. I don't like that, because I can see that is, you are lusting me.
Yeah,
that is
you're
straight
trying to
lust.
go.
That's all you thinking about. So to me,
That's thirsty.
that's
Thirsty.
not a
That's
good
what lust
look.
does.
That's not a good look. And a woman that's about her business, that will be a huge turnoff for her.
Right.
Because she see like, okay, that's only where your mind is at.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So-
because me, I'm the guy. I
and-
never talk about sex.
and she said-
you gotta
and you was
bring this
talk-
shit up to me.
And you was talking about how you was like, I'm not looking for that.
Yeah. So for me, like, I'm not looking for a man to lust over me.
Right.
You know, I want somebody that I can build with, you know, that we can grow together, not lust over me. Because at the end of the day, you find somebody that you can build with and grow with. All of that sex, all of that stuff, that passion, all of that is going to come.
Oh yeah.
And needless to say, they're looking for that, but they don't want that to be the foundation.
Exactly.
So it's okay to want to.
We want
It's
we
like
want
you-
a man to be attracted
And believe
to
it or not,
us.
you can't lust after your wife.
You said, what?
You can't lust after your wife. You can desire her, you can want her, but lust is a sin. When a covenant like that, you can't lust after her.
Okay.
You can enjoy her as much as you want.
Per se.
Yeah.
Per se. Yeah. You can't if she open to it.
Oh my God.
Do you actually see her? Any man out there that think your woman is strong, you're lying. And matter of fact, you're neglecting your duty as a protector. I've never met a strong woman. We get this concept confused. I've seen women survive, but surviving something doesn't make you strong. You are the weaker vessel. Have you ever noticed when women take on responsibilities, they form changes? They're not even the person they actually are. They become hardened. They say things like, I'm in survival mode. But when men are placed with the same responsibility, well, I'm just handling my business as a man. She is not she is not supposed to be strong any fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the design. Like it's men out there right now talking about, no, man, my wife, she walked right next to me. No, I need to be able to see what's on my right and my left and in front of me. My wife need to walk behind me to let me know if I'm being attacked from back. How about this?
Oh, that nigga about to get in an argument.
How about this? How about this? I walk behind God, you walk behind me, and let our children walk behind her. Damn, that sounds familiar. But we got this concept that like we're lying because we see people that survive things. Like, I'm gonna tell you how you know surviving don't make you strong.
Okay.
Our ancestors survived slavery.
For sure.
Are we a stronger people?
No.
We can't fuck with them.
Are we a stronger people because of them surviving?
No.
Oh, you say because they survived?
No, because everybody that survived doesn't make you strong. I saw one person that I read this book called The Way a Man Think. As a man, he got it from the Bible. But he said something that was so fucking dope. He said that slaves shouldn't hate their oppressors. Like, they got the concept mixed up. You should hate being a slave. See, because if you hate this oppressor, that means you could be oppressed by somebody else that you don't hate. Hate idea of being a slave and you never will become a slave anymore. But we still practice slave mentality in our community.
Oh, 100%.
So how are we stronger if we're still slaves mentally? No physical change, but definitely some mental ones. You ever talk to people that still be on bullshit?
100%.
And you still you seem like the weirdo.
Yeah, you're like, bro, I ain't know why we still talking about this shit. I ain't know why we still doing this. It's funny because I don't cheat no more. I don't do none of this. Listen to niggas cheat like
No,
I mean, because before I got married, before I met my wife, I used to be out there having a good time.
I'm scared to cheat, but this is me. So when I hear people say no more, I'm like, damn.
No, I'm saying I'm not about to come on here and act like I've been.
I love that.
No, I'm not about to act like I've been some perfect guy my whole life or something like that. That ain't me. But I do know people that still do it, and me hearing it, I'm not judging them. But at the same time, it's like
it's okay. I feel like people hate to say that. It's okay to judge. Like it's okay to judge people.
Nah, I ain't really judging them because
when you want a person to do better though, like if you've been there,
yeah, I
and
know they
done
can
it,
do
and
better.
after a while, especially if it's someone who's been there and you watch them grow more at the same place. It's been a couple years. You've been doing it for a couple years. After a while, doing wrong is wrong. That's like saying I don't judge a rapist or I don't judge.
But
like,
it's different.
Well, that's not judgment. That's like holding them accountable.
Yeah, so even cheating, holding accountable, that's still.
It's called a thing called righteous judgment. You could judge somebody. Action, you just can't cast judgment on people.
Like I judge the action, not the person. Like I can't.
I feel like no matter what, you can't talk a person out of being the person that they are. They're gonna eventually come to a solution like, hey, this is not good for me. Like I said, I talk to people all the time that's in the place I was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just like I remember being there, and I can't judge them for being in that space when I know eventually they're going to get out of it. I'm like, all right, this is not suiting me well. I knew the reason, like when my father-in-law, he was like, what makes her different? His daughter, which is my wife. I was just like, nothing really. I was like, I don't want to come in here and talk to you and act like I've never been with a good woman, but it's more so me. I want a different life for me. Going out, being able to have a good time. I used to go out to concerts at Ritz or be out at the club, and I can't enjoy myself just because I have to worry about every single thing that I do. Who's seeing me? I can't be over here because they may be here. It's like, you don't want to live like that.
Right.
But once you get to that point that you're like, hey, this is about me being comfortable with where I need to be. And you can't get a person to speed up their process.
You can't. But I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, it depends on the people too. Obviously, like strangers, you can't like force a stranger. But I feel like friends, close associates, things like that, you should not say to make them uncomfortable in their decision. You can't force them. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, it's kind of like Christianity. Like, if you know someone's practicing Christianity, you know they're practicing, you know it is, and you want to help guide them. If certain things come about, that's when you bring up a verse, you bring up something, or like God speaks through you. So if like you know someone's a cheater and they're close to you, I feel like you gotta make them uncomfortable. Like, bro, like, why are you still doing? I don't know. This is me.
Like I said, this is just me being in a different position. Like I said, like nobody could tell me 6 years ago that I wouldn't always have 2 girlfriends. Like, I don't give a damn what y'all was talking about. Like, it just to me, it was only right. I was like, bro, everybody's happy. Everybody gets what they need when they need it. Mm-hmm. Nobody could have told me.
That's not true. Motherfuckers die and go to prison. And catch AIDS, all type of shit. No. Some people just don't get it. You might not can pinpoint the place and when a switch hit, but something influenced you to make a change.
Me?
That's too much pride.
It was
saying, so what God do if it was you?
No, he had to take over. He had to grab the wheel.
Then it won't you.
No, but I'm saying it was nobody.
It's the God in him.
It was no outside source outside of.
So you never heard a word that made you think. You never heard this that turned you anyway. That's not even possible. You're a living
I can't think of one.
We're too many people. You come through too many people. Yeah, you get inspired by this one. You get inspired by that one. For sure.
But you just never know when. Like,
you are not in a isolated situation and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna change." The faces. Yeah. Today is it. I done figured it out. You might not know where it resonate from, but trust me, you didn't got influences from people.
Now take it. If anybody, it was just God. It wasn't. I don't think it was an outside source.
But that's what he uses people. Like you can see somebody.
I don't think nobody was sent to me and was like, I mean, maybe he sent my wife because I stopped cold turkey. He was like, all right, cool, I'm good. Like that could have been the force to stop me from doing because I met her in sin. So It's just like maybe.
But
maybe
that's what
it's my
happens.
wife.
Like your eyes might slowly open, but they're starting to open for a reason.
I feel like every scenario you're placed in, it's like it may not be something that God set up firsthand, because sometimes He'll let you make choices, and He will use those things as stepping stones. If you don't grow from there, then the rest is on you. You have the choice to fail. So, like, if he set up other little stuff in his life, like all the other women, it won't fulfill and feeling crazy and all that stuff over time. Once he got to that point, it was like he could have just woke up one day and was like, you know what, fuck that life. I'm about tired of that shit. Like, this shit
I had a crazy
You
life.
never know
I
how
had
God's
a
placing
crazy.
that on somebody's heart. You just never know what God fit this plan is for other people.
But you got to explain, how did you get tired?
All
Something
the other
happened for you to get tired. You just didn't get tired. Because you literally just said, I would have never thought I wouldn't have two girlfriends.
Yeah, I would have never thought it.
So something had to click, something had to happen for that to change.
I just said no.
Nah.
Like,
sometimes God will remove the desire of things
it's like,
from you.
Think about alcoholics and stuff. They be like, bro, I
yeah.
ain't drinking no more. And it's just like,
there are certain things in my life that I can't tell you a pinpoint, but I know that I feel like God just had to remove certain desires from me.
Go deep dive into it and you'll find exactly where it was. Like, I found where I failed. Exactly what, because I think about it. I never drunk until I was 27.
that's crazy.
That's wow.
That's crazy.
So you gotta understand, like, this ain't never been.
You said I'm making up for lost time.
Like, no, it wasn't even that.
I'm making up.
When you do more deep diving, it was never the liquor. It was never the liquor. It was me walking around purposeless. It was like, you know how people say midlife crisis? You really purposeless. You don't know what you're doing, but you feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And you can drown yourself in women, liquor, entertainment, TV, party, going out.
Yeah.
But at some point, you still got to deal with that in you.
Right.
And that's what I was like, oh shit. Because once I found something, everything got replaced. I'm telling you, if you deep dive into it, you will find where the switch happened. You just ain't wake up like you damn Undertaker.
But it's probably a whole bunch of different stuff to get to that.
If I was,
but what happens is, what happens is,
God workout plan for somebody else is.
What happens is, you would think it's you. If you go back and do the real research and when it started clicking, you'll see that, oh shit, I was being pushed here by this. I was being pushed here by that. Yeah, some people are saying stuff small. And 2 years ago, 2 years later, it'll trigger you to go do something. You're like, where the hell did I get that from?
Yeah, I mean, it's small, probably things that probably did. I'm sure shit happened, but I'm just saying there was no big thing that happened that, like, for somebody to drink or do drugs or something. It's like, oh shit, I crashed my car with my kids in the car and I almost died. Wake up moment. I didn't have that type of issue.
No, you just ain't need that type of fall.
Yeah.
You had a wake up moment.
I was living good. In that time,
so if you was living good, what was the wake up moment? If life was good.
Know. I mean,
you have to recognize life could be better.
So it's a whole bunch of little moments that led to that.
Sound like y'all said exactly what I just said.
I mean, but that's you. I mean, you making it seem like it had to be like one crucial moment.
No, I didn't.
Go back to because you said you can pinpoint it. You said you can.
No, I can pinpoint. I thought
it's a bunch of.
No, you gotta understand what I said. I thought it was liquor. That's what I gave the credit to.
Right.
I pinpoint back to why. I never had a taste for this. You was purposeless.
Yeah.
That got the credit because I didn't know no better. So I just thought this was it. That was truly it. Because when I got that was obsolete. It's just that you might not know it, but you can't tell me life is good. And then all of a sudden, why am I going to change a good life?
You can. You can't.
Yeah, but
let me tell you.
why would you change a good life?
Let me tell you. You think it feels like a good life. Living in sin feels like a good life.
Right.
Say it again.
So therefore, it is a good life. Like you thinking it's just fine. But even still, you can go through a whole bunch of like you might have like a little moment where you be like for me, I know spending money was one of the things. I'm like, shit, fuck it, we ball.
He's like, I'm gonna spend it.
Spend it. It's there.
Right.
So I know I'm a person, I'm spending, and I'm like, I can get it. I'm gonna work hard to get it, and then next thing I know, I might be feeling exhausted. And I'm like, it's nothing. All right, get it another way. Do it this way. Do that. All right, and I'm sitting here just working. They're like little shit that would hit me. I'm like, I can get over. It's just a little obstacle in life, life though, obstacles. You don't pay attention to them little bitty things until after a while you get tired of all them little things where it's like, wait a minute, that shit kind of starting to get exhausting at this point.
Like
I'm tired of this shit.
I got you. Like let me give you an example of how on the flat surface you can't see it. Like I could probably see you, this no pun intended. I can see you as a narcissist, right?
You talking in theory or you talking in truth?
Theory. No, not theory.
Theory.
I can go to a woman and feel like she thinks she's always right. She's playing victimhood. She's a narcissist. I can label her narcissist. But if I go back and trace the little girl, the reason she played victimhood was she always said somebody always told her it was a man's fault and that she was the prize. Now, they've been trained this way. I'm calling her something based off what it is here when it was started there. And it probably wasn't even her idea. Like, that's what I'm saying. Do you really see somebody? Because, like, even when it comes to women, I seen women say, I want to find the man of my dreams. That ain't, so what man is that? Because that's your dream.
Freddy Krueger.
You need to find the man that's for you and let that man be him. Because once you start trying to look for a man of your dreams, then you're creating a man that doesn't exist.
Right.
You find what you want, not what you need.
No, you can even want it and need it, but you can't create it because you create it in your mind. So you walk around with these high expectations about a nigga you created.
Right.
No one sees, no one knows, no one.
No, because it came out of your mind.
You don't even know the expectations that you got set for them.
And then what's crazy is you'll get somebody that close, but if they don't fulfill all, he definitely, God would have sent him. Because you created this man You know, like earlier when I said like women are soft or weak or not strong.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like I said it, and I truly believe that. But that is the responsibility of a man. Like she is the weaker vessel. So I supposed to handle her with caution.
I don't like your verbiage.
I got that from, but
I mean, because it takes
you are the weaker vessel. That is not my words though.
Physically.
Period.
I feel like physical because it takes women like when
physically, mentally.
Like when
how you're a weaker vessel.
Out, you gotta be there. Like it takes a strong woman to go.
Do you know how you have a weaker vessel? You're a weaker vessel. Nobody knows when daddy's having a bad day, but the whole fucking house knows when her mama's having a bad day.
But another reason why
everybody in the house knows.
Pause, because as a woman that was married, and my kids didn't know when their dad was having a bad day. You know why? Because I was right there making sure that shit was taken care of. I made sure his day got better, and the kids didn't understand what was going on.
See,
so don't sit here and make it seem like women
take
are just
one.
Weaker.
Okay, we have people out there that have
you only as strong as your
12 fingers. But if somebody came and said draw a human, you're gonna draw 10. So just because I'm talking about the norm. You always have one out of many, but I'm talking about the norm.
It doesn't matter though, but like that's
everybody knows when mama has a bad day. They don't know daddy fucked up until he either left or dead or hanging from a closet somewhere.
I was trying not to laugh, but I heard him giggle.
Why? Because daddy take on the world and still try to keep his world separate from the world. Mama ain't strong enough to do that.
She bringing everybody in.
And then the shit that they bring in the house that fuck up the house. You know this bitch took my parking spot at work. And as a man, we gotta hear this dumb shit.
But you calling a person that
You
gonna
ever
be
had-
there for the week?
Hold
for
on.
the strong
Have you
for the
ever
hero,
had
though?
women
We-
that you dated that every job they go to, them chicks hating on her?
She the problem.
No, they the
Does
problem.
this sound
She the
familiar?
problem.
She the problem. She the problem for real. She the problem.
And me gotta say, yeah.
That's
Damn.
crazy. That's crazy. My wife
And
hate
we
when
like,
I-
what the fuck?
My
is
wife
you
hate when I
talking?
said it.
We're going to take a quick break on Me and My Big Mouth podcast. Welcome back to Me and My Big Mouth podcast. Do you actually see me? Ladies, for instance, you cannot date a man's potential. Y'all are not dating each other. You have to see him for who he is. Love the person in front of you and help better the person in front of you. But once you start dating potential, disappointment comes in, then you start blaming him for wasting your time. And he didn't even know you weren't even dating him. You was dating his potential.
Right. Date what you see right now. Cause
You can deal with it better.
right, yeah. This is what now if he upgrades from this point, it'll be a bonus. But at the same time,
if you can love him, yeah.
right, it'll be a bonus. If he gets to the next level, if he just got a regular job and you're like, oh, he about to go back to school, he do this, and he actually does do it. Oh, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Because I was cool with his job at the sanitation field or whatever he did. But the bonus is what you don't be expecting more.
That's something that I struggle
It's hard.
with. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
lie.
hard.
I will
My baby
date
wanna
a
be a
guy
garbage man.
potential, fall in love with the
crazy.
potential. I will, and I used to always say, my mama will remind me to the day. She was like, yeah, because you always say, well, Ma, he got potential. And my mama would always say, when I would say that, Jessica, everybody got potential.
Damn right.
But
they
it's
do.
what you doing with that potential that
Right,
really
right.
matters. And so
Or what you see the potential, like what do you see that is potential
To
like,
be,
fall in love
yeah.
with
Is the
that?
potential growing? Is it
Yeah.
like I added on to it?
And
or-
I think for me, a lot of it come from me having the saving someone complex, wanting to save someone.
Oh,
I
you
see
ready
what
to
they can
rescue
be.
them,
So I want to put everything in to make them be. But I've learned that, you know what? I can't save my damn self. I couldn't save God was the one who has helped save me. So if I know I couldn't save Jessica, I know I ain't got no business out here trying to save a man.
Right.
So now I'm on the road with I'm dating what I see, not no potential. Because
Right.
you do, when you date potential, you really do set yourself up for so much heartache and so much failure.
It sucks because there's no potential out there. And I want y'all to take this with offense. There's no potential out there. Like,
I don't know. I mean,
you're married. Shut up. Shut
That's what I'm
up.
about to
Married
say. I
man.
mean,
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we done did all right. We straight. We do good. We do good.
They not the COVID need to be studied.
That's
Yeah. They need to re-roll the.
And you know what's weird about that is that women do have a candid ability to see the good in a person.
That's good though.
You know what I'm saying?
I did give myself time limits. Like when I see good in people, I give myself like, they don't know it, but they have an expiration date. Like you have this much time to show me the good that I see in you because I believe everyone has good in them. But if you can't show me whatever the problems you're going through that you can accomplish them or get through it or whatever you're struggling with, you can come out of it. You literally have, I give like 3 months top. And it depends on if I'm actually talking to you. If I'm like, just getting to know you, you got like maybe a week or so. But like if I'm really
Damn,
girl, you run a strict
program. It's tight over
no,
there.
because like think about it, dating is multiple people. So like I allow multiple people to communicate with multiple people, but then I'm not gonna let your depression or whatever problems affect me. If I'm talking to someone every day and they always got a problem, that's gonna start affecting me. If I have
I
multiple
hate
people,
them motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's always
I
like you
can't
never have a good day.
I can't stand them motherfuckers. They always got a every time. Oh man, my lawnmower won't
day.
start.
Yeah.
I lost my
Every day.
keys, my car.
It was one dude I was really gonna check, man. I was like, man, you whine like a a bitch for real. Like you always find a reason to whine. Like, nigga, you can literally hit the lottery for $25,000.
And still whine.
Damn, I gotta go to Raleigh.
Yeah.
I gotta drive all the way to Raleigh.
Like, come on.
$25,000
It's waiting for you in Raleigh. You gotta think about it. Dang, that's a 45-minute walk. Like
The
what?
guy that I work with like that, we call him Big Mama. That's his nickname.
That's a crazy.
That's wild.
That's a crazy name.
Hey, but yo, I the reason I did because I started looking at how these spirits be working, man, and it just be that person's spirit, they brain. They
and they
don't
sneak
never.
into yours. Like it sneaks into yours. Like that spirit tries to make their way into your life through them.
Yeah.
So like
You know how you do it is when you start looking at the person, because anger set in. Then other shit will come into you, and you walking around like, why the hell? Because like if you like, it says that spirit goes out looking for a place that he can rest in, and he brings several more spirits with you. So it's like once you indulge, if you can see outside of the person in front of you, you can see how it's pulling the strings.
Mhm.
You can see how he always mad.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth be told, everybody is emotional. Everybody's just not a master at mastering their emotions.
Yeah.
Like on a scale from 1 to 10, 0 to like 4 is like crash out. Like these are motherfuckers that will shoot up the club if you look at them wrong.
mhm.
Them people.
I think a lot of people fall into that 5 to 8 range. Go ahead now.
I'm like a 9.
You ain't no damn 9.
I am a 9. I think
9 and 10 is like, I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm a 9.
And keep it moving.
I'm a
I'm
9.
a 9 now.
My friends.
Yeah.
You talking about you?
It took me a while.
No, so like
I used
wait
to be
a
a 0-4, but I did.
I
But I'm a 9.
I probably was like a 5. Like honestly,
Strong
I've never
too.
been that way only because like it just took so much energy to react. Like I'll react a little bit, but like to really crash out, I'm like, dang. Now I'm sitting here crying. My eyes are poofy. Like it's just a lot
It
to really
is.
crash out. Like
Yeah.
so
It
right
is.
now, I'm usually the
It ain't
friend.
a lot for a lot of people.
It's
though.
showing.
For other people, shit, it's a
Horrible.
nail dropping
Yeah.
around.
They
They're
asked me
going
too many
off,
questions
like-
in court, and I was ready to risk my whole freedom. I'm like,
You?
who you talking to? To the lawyer, like they talking questions, and don't ask me too many questions. Like I'm answering,
like,
it.
who you
and then he asking me questions. I'm like,
Ask
who you
me
talking to? Like
in a
that?
different
like,
way.
Bro, and he like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get locked
You didn't even hear the gavel. You just the bread.
Because like in my mind, I'm like, you really got me fucked up. Like I'm like, yo,
I got
chill.
to chill.
Chill.
I'm in
But
court.
hell no, fuck that. I got to that too real fast. Don't ask me too many motherfucking
I think
questions.
mine-
Talk to me in a
That
conversation.
crash out.
No, I think my crash
She's
out-
still a 3.
She's still a 3. No, that was an active 3.
I think I'm 8 to 10. It's like I can
Yeah.
take anything you say. Just
Yeah.
don't put your hands on me.
That part, I don't
I
think
mean,
that's
yeah, I'm a
as long as
9.
I
I'd
don't
be
touch
cool.
them,
I'd
as
be
long as
cool.
they don't include my
Yeah, like,
kids.
Maybe you're right.
Like
I'm
my
not-
kid
I'm
is my
not a-
crash out
I'm
point.
not.
Like I be
You're not
crashing out
I'm
of
still a
schools.
crash out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be crashing
Close
out
to
of
you.
schools.
You
I don't care.
potentially.
Oh,
You
it-
potentially.
it'd be
think
different
you
with
could
the
See,
put
kids,
your
kid,
hands. I don't play
kids
that.
in my personal body, like no one ever touches me. But like my kid and me are like my biggest thing. Kids, I be going to my son's school. I don't care. I talk to them like they're stupid. I look at them like they're stupid, and I be cursing like they're stupid. Like I don't, cause like y'all be treating like kids like they're dumb, and I don't like how people be like these new teachers aren't it. So that's the only place I don't play about where my crash out might drop down to like a 4
See,
or
I can
5.
conduct myself in that environment because I feel like I need to talk to you so you can understand, and that way I can feel like I'm teaching you
Oh
something.
no, I do.
'Cause clearly
but I
you
talk
ain't
to them
get
like
it,
they're the
bitch.
kids. They want to comprehend
I
like
see
they're
it
the
now.
kids.
I
I talk to
see
them
it.
like a kid.
Yeah, you
She's a
literally
four.
crashing out. You made up some shit, got mad.
Actually, no, I did not crash. I'm saying that now, like just for conversation purposes.
I said you made up some shit. I felt the passion.
No, I really was just in that situation not too
Oh, you
long
was in
ago.
it?
I
Okay.
literally was
Oh.
just
I
in
thought
that
you made that
situation
shit.
where my
She
son
made
got
that shit.
suspended from school, like wrongfully suspended from school. He said something like the girl that used him to get a Valentine's Day gift out of him. So she was running out of the classroom and she knocked the little skeleton down, and he was like, I know somebody I wish I can do that to. The teacher sent him to the principal office for just making a statement.
Oh no,
that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then they suspended him.
For the statement,
Yes, because they brought him to the office to explain what that means.
I wish I could knock someone out.
Right.
Exactly what it means.
I'm like, he could have done it.
Okay,
it could
so-
be anybody. It
could've
could be
done
someone
it.
not even in this building.
And they're
Wait,
like, and we understand that she broke your heart and all these things that she done. Because like y'all was sitting literally like lining
Well,
my
why
son up
you
with questions
suspend
and stuff
him?
like that. And he expressed how he told them.
They
like,
asked
you know,
more
like,
questions for him.
Yeah,
to
like he was
express
like, I was wishing that I could, like I said it because like, you know, I was mad at her, but I don't want to hurt her. Like he was really like pouring his little heart out.
They were using
they were
interrogating
him.
We missing something. Did he get suspended before or after you went to the school?
Before.
Okay.
They called me.
It's very
like,
important.
nah, we gonna get her fuck.
Don't
bring her back.
No,
They called
usually
me.
parents. I feel like a valid parent crash out usually is after they point.
They
It's
told
never
me.
before.
I didn't go off on it, and I still kind of didn't go off on it until I scheduled a second meeting with them. But the first time when I came up there for like to pick my son up, and they started asking him a line of questions again, because then they started trying to analyze him, like they're evaluating him like he's some kind of psychopath because he said that he wished that he could.
He's a black man in America.
She's like, the skeleton head fell off. It was brutal. It was a fucking skeleton.
Yeah.
Bitch, he did not. He just said he wished he could have pushed her stupid ass down. Like, cause you lucky, I would have been like, yeah, right, son. Cause I don't know why you was like her little raggedy head ass anyway. But you know, I didn't.
You better me. You better me. That's exactly what I be saying. No. That's exactly what I be saying.
I thought it, but I didn't react to it. So then, like, they kept on going on with it, like asking my son questions. So one of the last questions they asked him, they like, oh, so what's your plans moving forward with the little girl? So he's like, nothing. So then she leaned in, she was like, nothing? That's all you got? And she's writing down the answer to the question that he's saying.
The one word, nothing.
Why you there?
Yeah. I let it play out. Because I wanted to see how y'all was moving. Like, I need all the information. So I held my composure. I did not crash out because I needed to see this. Too. And she said, he's like, nothing. He was like, he was like, you want me to think of something? She was like, well, what are your thoughts? He's like, oh, I could think of something. And I'm like, first of all, you. But then her, I'm like, why are you trying to do? I said, hold on, wait a minute. He told you nothing.
For information.
And so when he said, I can think of something, she's writing that down. I said, so what? I said, hold on, wait a minute. I said, he said nothing. So why would you write down what he said? Like, he already answered your question. Why are you prying further into it? If he said nothing, then it's nothing.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I was just trying to see, like, because I don't know, and see if he understood the question. The question was plain to say. I said, did you understand your question? I said, because you said this. I said, and his answer was nothing. Yeah. Write that down, and that's it. And she's like, okay. I was like, well, yeah, that's enough questions for today. Like, you know, y'all did enough. And then they try to, like, you know, cater to, oh, yeah, like, yeah, he needs to, like, we feel like he should go ahead and seek, like, counseling because he needs to learn how to deal with his emotions because he just had his heart broken. I'm like, it's kindergarten. I mean, not kindergarten. It's not kindergarten. It's, like, you know, like I said, like, kindergarten. They were saying, one of the teachers said, oh, I have remember my first crush in kindergarten. But he's in fifth grade. Yeah. And she's like, he should be focusing on his work. The way I would have respectfully said, kids leave the room. If y'all don't shut the fuck up. Like, see, that was
hey, y'all step outside and talk.
Adults need to talk. What's there in the midst of it. So I'm not going to crash out in front of my son and then make him feel like this is okay, like behavior. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
That's why, hey, now, y'all got to step out. If he would have stepped out of the room, I would have told that motherfucker. Nah.
You better than me.
Nah, I waited till the second meeting.
All right. Let's analyze this. Make sure we're not being hypocrites. If this was a white woman with your problem, and he said, yeah, I want to do that to her, and this was a white boy, I'm gonna get this little school shooter before.
Honestly, me as a teacher, I feel like you gotta pay attention. Like, this is where the teachers, I feel like, lack, because like I know there's a lot of kids to keep up with, but fifth grade, you have the same class. You know who got a card. You know who got this. You know what's going on in your classroom.
Kids say shit. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Kids say wild stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know. My son had a question. He literally changed his question a week later. He was like, I just wasn't feeling her no more.
Like he literally heard her say it too, so that made it worse. Where she used him for the gift. He heard her say it. So like he could have pushed her ass right there.
So if he heard her, that means the teacher heard. That means someone else heard her. That means like it's witnesses. So like you're in this Valentine's Day, like you not using your contact clues and you're making a whole situation out of Valentine's. Like anyone could be hurt if it's a Valentine's Day. Like and you're like, he needs to work on he's fifth grade. Like I don't know. Like things like that are teachers where you need to learn how to deal with problem solving and you need to go back to training and I mean, again, these are the things I say to teachers when I'm in the meetings, and they be upset. So
he opened up to them, and they made it a very unsafe. Like that was my whole thing. Y'all made it a very unsafe place for him to be able to express how he was feeling.
For it to be so young,
it seemed like they wanted to do that shit.
He already
they like making
kids.
So he's a black kid in America. Again, a black kid in America. They like to make black kids a problem. My son already feels like at certain moments he only could talk to his black teachers. Like white teachers make him feel like he's the issue. When something happens, they jump to conclude. They don't talk because
they push meds on kids. is.
If he's too aggressive, he's this. Did he express himself or was he too aggressive? Well, he said this. I agree with him. They hate when I agree with Jacob. They be like, you agree what he said? Yes. Did you upset him? Yes. Did he say it? Yes. Oh, okay. So are y'all mad that he expressed how he felt? Yes. Well, I'm not gonna apologize for him. I'm not gonna
Right. It's like, bro, I can't get no feelings. Like, what you talking
Because
about?
I went to him and told him, I was like, figuratively speaking, I could slap everybody in this room.
But
that's
being that we're on this, because you lead me right to my notes. This is really, really good. Right?
This is really good.
This is it's not good. It's actually a bad situation. But I don't even know if we recognize it, especially black women recognize it. And black men too. Like this is different. I went to Target, right? And I was just walking around looking for a shirt. And I just watched white people walk around with joy. I went to Walmart. Every black person I saw,
Face tight.
face was screwed up.
We just hate having to be in Walmart.
And I'm
Honestly,
actually, no, it's every, you ain't got to just be there. You ain't just got to be there. I've never seen like joy in a group of black boys or a group of black women, girls, like teenage girls, not grown. I just, you know how like joy.
So I was just telling someone that
I'm talking like they're a kid,
they're
like joy.
No, so with being white, you live life with no type of expectation of disappointment, fear.
Yeah.
You can do everything. You can walk through an area and never think about being accused of nothing.
Yeah.
Never be threatened. None fear of nothing in life. Like I literally look at them like, dang, y'all do everything so joyfully. It could be privileged. The privilege is so loud. It's so annoying. Like it pissed me off. Your kids fucking happy, but our kids can't be too loud because someone's gonna look at our kids and be like, dang, they're ghetto. Or why they not telling their kids to sit down? Why they not telling their kids to stop crying? Why like we have to walk in fear with everything we do. So our moments aren't gonna be joyful. There's no joyful moment.
Are we giving in to a wicked spirit that's like hovering over us? Like are we contributing to that? Because you should have
I feel
joy.
like it's just like an order of protection. You know,
But
with your kids being out the house.
Yeah, but
hey,
you can't.
don't do this like this because they're gonna.
We're conditioned.
Yeah, we're conditioned to be a certain
I
way.
like that them kids don't know shit. Like the stuff they listen to, I mean, watch. I'm like, what the fuck is this white people shit you got going on here? The way they talk,
they were running around looking at
I like I had to check myself. We got a phone call saying a girl hit her. And I said, what'd you do? Oh, I told the teacher.
You're like, you ain't hit her back.
But that's my ignorant ass. I had to
like, oh no, she actually did the right thing.
dang, like once I grew up. Well, first I said, yo, you hit her ass back and she tried again. I had to double back after come back from the gym. I said, I just gave her this bullshit. You did the responsible thing. And I'm training you.
Get up on her ass though.
No, that's when I get the teacher. Like that situation happened. I had to like Jacob did the right thing. He's like, I told the teacher. I said, okay, cool. I told the teacher, my son told you once and one time only. After he told you once, if that kid touched him again, I gave my son permission to knock him out.
That's what I told
Oh man, we don't condone violence.
No, you obviously ain't fixing the violence.
You didn't stop the violence. You didn't protect him. You didn't help him. You didn't avoid the kid putting their hands on him.
Lips off.
So next thing he do is gonna put his hands on, and I'm not gonna stop him. And then when I go pick my son up, I will happily move into a different school because I know that's terrible. But if the adults aren't doing their job after you express to them, again, one time the kid gets one time.
Right.
But after one time, if the parents and the teachers don't do their jobs, I feel like you're failing the students, and then you only fail the students you want to fail.
Right.
You don't fail the white students. You're gonna feel bad for the white students.
No, you can't do that.
He turned red. You can't see a black kid when he get hit. What you gonna do? Turn purple? Like,
all right, I'm gonna say something that once again I don't give a damn. It got to be said. It's better for you. Like a lot of people don't believe this, but what I'm saying is
Maybe
it's factual. Do you see him? And this is for the wives out here that are disrespecting their husband.
Okay. I'm with
The ones that love to listen to the serpent. If you actually put on your spiritual eye, you got to see his authority that God placed on him. You keep coming at him, not knowing that you're attacking your strength. Why do you think that most times when you're in a marriage, that devil always want you to throw him off. People don't realize this. Men are the only people that can create generational curses because generations are in us. Contrary to popular belief, you really is having his child. When they said go be fruitful and multiply, that was more of instruction for a man because he's the only one that can. Women have a cutoff date when it comes to having babies. That's why 2 men and 100 women can repopulate the earth because generations are in men. 2 women and 100 men can't. So usually what you go through with generational curses is what your daddy do. So not only are you attacking your husband, you are attacking your future children as well. Oh, I just want to
All right, so
I see where you're going.
Yeah,
I
don't say the strength. He's my strength. No,
he is definitely
my
the
strength comes from the Lord. Please,
Lord.
please. No,
All right,
but
so-
if God wouldn't have him rule, why do you think that nobody's eyes were open when Eve ate the apple?
I was just about to say,
or the fruit. Why do you think that?
yeah,
He don't. His response. Is his responsibility. Like God, think about it. Like God made decrees to where you supposed to help the widows and you supposed to help the orphans. But a man that don't work don't eat. He is the strength. He is the strength of your house, believe it or not. Even if you think you're stronger than him in the moment, God placed him over you. God loved you equally, but your position ain't the same. He is the one that carried generations. You don't. You will have a cutoff date where you cannot have a child. He will never have one. A healthy man will always be able to have a child.
I mean, unless God see fit. But like I said, my strength coming from the Lord. I'm still not going to sit here and agree with you on that. That's bottom line.
Do you understand what covering is? Like, do you understand what covering is? I can lose my way. And
long as I stay, long as I keep my way, I'm going to be led
you
somewhere
can cover
else.
me.
Yeah, I will.
But I'm saying the head of, that's why the serpent always try to get you to change the man.
Because the woman is not covering the husband.
yeah.
Right. Why he always uses you to attack the man? Why do you think that is? Because the devil also know his authority.
Because if a man is weak enough to let a woman sway him, he weak. He uses the woman.
God said he shall rule over you and your desires shall be for your husband. God placed that authority in man. Devil knows it. That's why he uses you to get to him. That's why.
Me and my relationship with God has to be between me and my relationship with God, whether I'm with my husband or not.
I'm talking about
I still have to be a God.
I'm talking about,
and all of my strength will still cometh from the Lord. That's in the Bible that you read.
Then follow his decrees. Because he said, submit to your husband in all things.
Don't just eliminate that part of the Bible because you don't like how it sounds. Like you talking about my strength.
I'm talking about the strength of the house. I'm not talking about your script and what you believe. The house suffer when the man ain't in the home. The kids suffer. That's why them statistics is so lopsided when men are there and women are not.
No, because that woman might have thought that man was just the strength and she didn't fall back into the line with the Lord. She ran.
The man is the strength.
She
went
to go try to find another nigga to come into the house instead of going to find the Lord.
What is the
herself and all the other things?
What is the head if it's not the strength of the house?
What is the head without the Lord?
That's why God say, "Hey, God, man, woman, child, in that order."
What does a man without his help mean? Clearly, y'all need help.
God
said that y'all need help. And he said,
he
would have made us if y'all niggas didn't need us.
If we want the strength help and we were evenly strong, you wouldn't be called help.
Yeah. Either way,
help is not equally strong like you.
I'm just saying that my strength coming from the Lord. In order for me to be the wife that I need to be, I still have to follow what the Lord is guiding me to do.
And God told you to submit to your husband in all things.
Okay. But even still, like
so that's following the Lord.
My strength is not in no man.
I'm saying the strength of the house is in the man.
I just said I am.
God provided for everybody, so God is the source.
He was ready to go to war.
But he gave you the order. He is the he's the one with the responsibility. Yeah. He's the one that God wants to talk to. He don't want to talk to you because I put him in charge.
God has went to many women in the Bible to come and pray for these niggas out here. He just came and put God went to pray.
God ain't never went to no woman and told her to pray for him
and get all this other
her
stuff.
Husband.
No, I ain't saying just husband. I'm just saying like you.
God ain't going to nobody telling you to pray.
So we just gonna sit here and disregard like the type of time Mary was on. We gonna disregard all the stuff that women was on in the Bible. Like, please stop making it seem.
No. I'm not changing nothing in the Bible. I'm just saying what it is. Your man is the strength of y'all unit. Period.
You are only as strong as your weakest link.
That's some shit man made up. I'm talking about some shit. He is the head. There is nothing else.
That's not in the Bible.
I mean,
that's not in the Bible.
If you cut the head off anything, how does everything else function?
It's finished.
It's gonna go every which way.
And that's usually how it be.
If the woman was as weak as you putting it, like
it's not that I said she's weak.
I'm just saying
the Bible says she's the weaker vessel.
The devil wouldn't find it necessary to go to this little bitch because she would persuade her in any shape, form, or fashion. He wouldn't go to her if he know that this man is the strongest thing in the house. You only as strong as your weakest. If he sent this little bitch over here to come and get you.
Crashed out.
Only thing I just simply said was my strength coming from the Lord, and then we going. Now we here.
We're not talking about a little bit.
Now we here.
Now
we here.
Let me tell you this. If I was the devil, I'm going to go to the weakest person because they got an ear for me. The weakest person. Do you know what? Not only did Eve won't listen to the devil. Do you know what he said? You can be just like God. So he told her, and she positioned herself to be just like God. Like most women, when God tell you to submit to your man, soon as they get something, they want to position themselves just like men instead of playing your role
and be single.
And
forever.
I think it all comes down to with not every woman, but with I feel like the average woman. We are misled by our emotions. Our emotions cloud our judgment, and our emotions just cloud our judgment. Whereas to men, the average man, is some men, but the average man, they don't allow their emotions to guide them, to lead them, to make decisions as much as the average woman does. And
what it is that when I say stuff like men are the head and they're the strength of your relationship, it ain't ego involved in that. Because number one, that's a lot of responsibility.
Oh yeah.
It ain't the daddy don't get the praise. The mama get the praise.
Oh, have you ever noticed when somebody talking about like they going to their parents' house, they always like, I'm going to my mama's house. It's like, your dad stay there too.
Yes.
He bought this place, actually.
I mean, that's because mom is like first in line with the kids. Like, it's like she answers to him. Like, the man is the head of the house, but she's like
I didn't know
command
with
over here. I'm over here with them. So that's why it's like they look at mom first. It's like almost like you look at your, what is it, like the lieutenant or the captain, like you look at that one first, and then you
but that's how I set
the person
up.
you answer to first,
Yeah.
and they answer to their mama first.
Right.
And then
Because
mama.
that's how it's set up.
But
That's
then,
the order.
Wait, Jessica,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but then does mean the mama answer to the husband?
Yes, she does.
No, I didn't take that. The only thing I simply said was my strength coming
I
from the
just wanna
Lord.
show you. I'm
That's
sorry.
all I said. That's all I said.
I was trying to see if you went
But
to
I'm talking. I
That's all I
directly.
said.
I
And then
directly
he
talked
came and
about
started talking about
wives downgrading their husband, and that is the strength of y'all house because God placed him in charge.
It sounds like you're.
Why don't you like your position?
It sounds like he's speaking more. He is speaking in biblically, like the statue of it, and then you're more looking at it in like the flesh way, like of your relationship one-on-one with God, as well as you being a single mom. And like as a single mom, I definitely understand where it's like, okay, it's my relationship with God. I'm the head of my household.
No, and even as a wife, my relationship with God is going to still be.
Yeah, but your relationship,
Like,
I don't think he's
because
down, I don't think he's
can't-
removing
You
your
can't.
relationship.
I'm not- the
if
only-
your relationship
The only
is,
thing I said once again
Do you-
was my strength
Watch this.
coming
Okay.
from the Lord.
Okay,
Because
I
how
get that.
can I do what I need to do as a wife if my strength didn't come from Him? It
Yeah.
wouldn't come from you, nigga.
No, you-
it was
you-
gonna
you
come
curved-
from God.
you
That's the
curved-
no. The
I
only
said
thing I
strength.
said was, what did I say? My strength
You
coming
tried-
from the
I think
Lord.
what
You didn't like.
That's all I said.
You didn't like how I
That's
was
all I
saying
said.
strength.
I think what
And you
he's trying to
said my
say
strength came
is
from the
that
Lord.
The man as being the head of the household, yes, our strength, our individual strength does come from God, but by the man
Union.
being the household and marriage, it's a covenant there, and the man is the one that at the end that he carries the load, he carries the responsibility of that household, and so that is what I feel like you are referring to as strength,
It's kind of
but
like
not as your actual strength is coming from your husband.
Because even in that union, if my husband fails and he's my strength, then this whole operation fails.
But that means your
and
faith.
that
But that means your faith.
I would still have to go around him to his boss.
But
So
no, if
my
he
strength
failed-
has to still come from him.
But I don't think your faith should ever be that's determining your faith. Your faith should not be determined with God as your husband. So if your husband
Yeah.
would wake up one day and be like, I don't believe in God, that shouldn't stop you from
No.
believing God.
No, that's
And
not.
guess
That's
what?
not what I'm
That
saying. Though. That's
order-
not
But like-
what I'm saying
but
at all.
Me falling does not relieve me of my duties as head. It does not. I don't give a damn if I fail. I'm still the head of this house.
If you leading us in the wrong direction,
I
no, you
can't
ain't.
lead you in the wrong direction when I'm falling. I'm done. I'm saying that it's nothing that I can do that makes you be compromised with what God can do. Like you can't choose me over God. I'm saying the way God, if your strength is really with God, then a sign of your strength is obedience. If God tell you to submit to your man in all your way, then that's what you supposed to do. That means if he's telling you that the man is the head of the house, then that's what it is.
Your strength.
But that's all I said.
No, she said that because she didn't like when I was saying what I was saying about strength, because it comes off as
Because even
arrogant
when you
in the
gave,
flesh.
even when you
This
gave,
ain't my orders.
even when you gave the example of Adam and Eve, that is a very clear example of she fell off the wagon. He fell off the wagon because she fell off the wagon.
No,
this nigga.
That is a clear example of when she fell off the wagon, nothing happened.
Yes,
Why?
she pulled that nigga
And
down
when
with him.
when Adam, God
pulled
didn't
him
come and
down.
talk to Eve.
She pulled him down.
God did
with
not
him.
come to talk to Eve. He said,
He fell down.
Adam had to bring Eve in that conversation.
There
God
was
did-
no conversation with her.
Huh?
She was very irrelevant to that conversation because that whole rule wasn't said to her. It was said to him. So I'm fully
So
aware
if
of
you ate it, you violated and nothing happened. But when I do it, the world suffers. Who is where the strength is?
God.
And God created order. This is where, like when you beat up on your
like
husband,
it's when
you're
Johnny
beating
has
up
two
on
eyes.
further generations.
Right.
If you put insecurity in your husband, you're putting insecurity in his bloodline.
If you're the strength, where your strength coming from?
My strength come from the Lord.
Exactly, nigga. It's the same line.
But I think it's like,
the
okay,
same
so have you ever,
line.
wait, have you
Everybody,
It's the same line. Everybody's on the same lifeline. All I simply said was my strength coming from love.
No, you
Don't
said
make
that
it seem
in
like
you said that being dismissive in a man's strength and role in this relationship. You can't say your strength and then you can't be disobedient.
he strengthens you.
How is
No,
your
'cause
how you
don't make
strength
it
is
seem
coming
like-
from the Lord and you're disobedient to His word?
I think it's more like pouring in the cup.
You
You know
acting
those
like
little
you bigger than
champagne
the program,
towers,
my
and they
boy.
let
No,
God
I'm
pour
telling you, this is the program God set.
You act like you getting the same source
That's-
of strength while I'm getting the same source of strength.
This is what God said in order. Whoever, like, if I created this MacBook and I tell you this is how it runs, I don't give a damn what you know. I created this and this is how it runs effectively. Anything else is a defect. Like, I'm not, and that's what it sounds like when somebody said it.
Because the thing about it is you saying like when he said he said that he can't say that he made that decision himself or he changed his own ways like it was him. It sounds like ego. If I'm saying your strength came from God and I'm saying my strength from God, whether it came through you or not, it's still coming from the Lord. It doesn't matter. My statement still stands
No, it don't.
solid. It does not matter.
It
You
do-
can't
that-
bend or
that-
shake or
that-
waver that.
Hey.
I don't care if you sit here and say, as
It-
the
it-
husband,
it-
I'm the strength.
let me
No,
ask you
it
something.
comes from the
No,
Lord.
the man is the strength
It
in
comes
your
from the
relationship.
Lord.
Okay, God gave him the power. He gave him the authority. Are you right? It
But
came
So,
from
are
the
y'all
Lord.
talking about
His
the
authority
Lord?
came from the Lord.
The end.
His
Next.
authority
The
came
end.
from the
Yeah, he's
Lord.
talking
It
about
came from the
personal. I
Lord.
think he's talking about like.
Yeah. I think y'all talking
She
about two
don't like
different
how it
things, though.
sounds.
I think y'all talking about
How
two
about
different-
this?
in
Not
the- in
two
the
How about
different.
this?
No, I'm talking about
I
two
think
different
he's talking about in
things.
the
Because I understand what
relationship,
you're saying.
His
'cause you-
strength
yeah.
is he's the head of the relationship.
It's like pouring into a champagne tower. If God was to pour into a champagne tower, it would trickle
It
down
comes
as it
to
goes.
him
So it'll
first,
start in the
then
first
it falls
champagne
to
cup,
you, then
and
it
then
Where's
falls
it
to
coming
kids.
from?
But it's not. He's not
But
saying it didn't come from
strength
God though.
is clearly.
He's not-
I understand.
I
that
get
it's
what
coming
you're
from the
saying.
Lord.
You're
It's
still
coming
getting
from
that
the
in.
Lord for sure.
No,
But
you
he's
but
talking about in the
you brought that
relationship. He's talking
up
about
to
in
try
the-
to dismiss
in.
his
He's talking about
authority.
in the relationship.
And
though.
I never dismissed his authority because I big up God. you
If
think I
I'm saying
dismiss your
a man
authority?
is the strength of the house, my strength comes from the Lord.
think I'm saying
That's
the same
being
thing.
dismissive of his strength.
It's
Yeah.
coming from
What are
him.
you talking
Because
about?
if the thing about it is, like I said, if you break, I still have to have that
the
line.
relationship.
I still have to have that
Even if
line.
you break,
It's
you're still gonna be number two.
yeah, I still not
You're not gonna be
between
number
the
one.
Not
Only the
between
world
the
gonna
Lord.
call you number one. If the house does not run right, he's gonna get on the man. Why do you think the snake uses y'all so much to get you to knock the head down? Why does that be a man's weakest downfall? Like Satan recognizes his authority, but your woman don't.
If that like, cause the thing about it, if you take Job for example, they was knocking this man off left and right.
That's even perfect. A comedian said a joke about this. Satan killed everybody but his wife. And what did his wife tell Job to do? Curse God and die. Satan still used the woman. And he had to ignore her. Good. I'm glad you brought that
No,
up.
because he used every single thing around
He
him.
killed his kids. He left his wife. And she's the one that told him, curse God and die.
What he do?
He told her, no, woman, are you crazy? Am I supposed to love God for only when he do good?
Okay.
God gives and God takes away. So Satan
used that
had
little
to-
weak. He used
Another
even.
good
It wasn't
story
the
of
same
that.
outcome.
Huh?
He used even. It wasn't the same outcome. So he can use that little weak woman all he want to. If it don't work, it just don't work.
But it's other stories.
No, I'm giving you an example of the strength. If Job would have failed then, they would have been dead. Adam did fall because he listened to the woman.
Right.
And God punished the world because of Adam. God would have punished her if Job would have went down. Like everybody would have suffered. Usually when a man is out the home, everybody suffers. Period. The statistic shows when a man is in the home and a woman is not, that child has a better chance of succeeding in life.
Yeah.
You might not recognize his authority, but God gave it to him and Satan does. And the people and when you beat up on this man, wives out there, you are not beating up on just him. You're beating up on your future kids. Because he is the generation. He can cast generational blessings or generational curses. So get your ass behind.
Like I said, it's still gonna come from the Lord. Period.
I think y'all both said
She don't like it.
Period. It's still gonna come from the Lord.
No, I
Okay,
get it.
okay, Lord.
I think
it
it's like,
came from the
when
Lord.
like when people hear submissive, we don't like to hear that we got to submit to another like flesh. But
How
like,
about this?
It
What if I
don't.
tell
That
you,
doesn't
look here,
even bother me.
Look
like,
here, woman. I shall rule over you. That don't sound good.
the thing about it is that don't because the thing about it is like that doesn't work for me. I was very much so a submissive wife. Like, I'm not gonna go through my whole story about what happened because the respect out of my ex and my children. I'm not gonna go through that whole story. I was a very submissive wife. So I have no problem with submitting. I have no problem with that. But like I said, my strength is going to always still come from your source. The same source you get your strength from is the same source I'm going to get my strength from.
His authority comes from the Lord, and he shall rule over you.
And I'm still going to get my strength from the Lord.
So I don't know how you're saying it.
You
made a point
because you want to make it you trying to make it seem like I was being dismissive and like
you was definitely being dismissive.
Like, and at the end of the day, my strength is still going to come.
I was breaking down biblically, and you brought in you just brought in another angle out of nowhere because you didn't like how it sounds.
So y'all agree, disagree? And then they,
it ain't no. I don't.
No,
this
I'm not
ain't
disagreeing.
me.
No, not disagree. But put it this way: y'all both are just plugged up electronics in the house, and Duke Energy is y'all source. So Duke Energy, God, is y'all source, but y'all both are two separate sources.
But I get the light bill.
Yeah.
They charging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoying this shit, but they charging me.
But the source is still, but the source is still
because you're gonna die.
I don't understand what you.
You die, and guess who the bill comes?
I don't understand what one flesh mean to you.
You're dead.
But one flesh means one flesh.
You're dead, and then what?
I tried.
Then we're no longer.
They did. Y'all won't have valid points.
Ain't no damn good points.
No, that was a good fair debate.
No,
you was like the bill.
You're one flesh.
But when you die, the bill come to me. That's yeah.
And you talk like because the fact that you saying that
I'm not. You don't have orders to follow if I'm no longer there.
You said I was being dismissive.
You
but
definitely
yet
was.
Still, when he said that it just came to him, and you like, oh, you taking all the credit, and it's like he still got to put the work in.
What you mean?
Like when he was talking about his whole thing with dealing with two women and all this other stuff, and you was like, oh, the source, like, oh, God, you not getting, so God did nothing. Like you was coming for him for something as simple as that.
No, that ain't simple.
I made the real statement. That's because I made the statement of
because
my source sometimes from the Lord.
You can get caught. You can get caught up in thinking that you really are the winner of your life. You really think that your life is yours and your success is yours, and you just did it all by yourself. That's foolish pride.
He just said it just came to him.
That's foolish pride.
It just came to him.
What God? Who placed ideas in you?
Because he didn't give God, like you feel like he didn't give God credit.
No. It ain't about if he gave God credit. I wanted him to understand who really is in charge of this shit. I'm just like, I'm understanding like who's really in charge. Because I used to think that I did shit when I didn't know.
You still have to do work.
I think he's doing the work and he's walking in God's path without knowing he was walking in God's path. So he's saying that even whatever decisions he made over time, it came to him. In a biblical point of view, he was walking in God's path.
All that man said was,
"That's what
it came to me."
He's gonna think biblically no matter how you word it.
But yet and still, when all I said was, "My strength coming from the Lord."
You said that
his ego hurt.
You dismissed me, nigga. I have the strength. You know what's crazy? If that was the case, you would have got all the amens in the building. Everybody knew exactly what I was saying. You heard some other shit because that authority part fucked you up.
It ain't no authority. At the end of the day, if my husband is still, if I see my husband is getting tired, I'm still gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go to the source. I'm still gonna have to go to the source.
I'm following.
I'm still gonna have to go to the source because I have to. I have to have strength to help you keep up what you're doing.
I agree with what you're saying. Again, I still agree with what you're saying.
Always got to put God first above anything. But in a way to put God first to honor what He set forth.
So y'all both are saying the same thing. Like a lady just posted the other day how her husband doesn't go to church as much as to do Bible study as much, to do all these things with God, but she does. So her strength with God, her relationship with God is strong. But the thing is, she never devalues. She said at the same time, I know my husband is the head of the household. She never takes that away from him. But in her religious house, she never go to church, talk down about him. She'll pray about him. She does all these things. So in the biblical sense, she knows where he stands in the status of the household. But her relationship is still with God. Because he was the lead. Just because she goes to church on Sunday and he don't go, she's still waking up going to church. Wednesday still Bible study. All this stuff doesn't stop. So you're still right with the strength. He's still biblically about the status of it. So y'all both are saying the same thing. I don't think she was actually like being offended, dismissive. Yeah.
God don't see you as a boss chick.
Here's the thing where you want to like.
Y'all need to understand that out there. All y'all out there. Statement. Your purpose in life is to better your husband. That's tough to hear.
Well, if your husband don't make better,
huh?
I mean.
You're the help. You was created to be a helpmate. So all these my. You have ambitions, but you have ambitions to help with your husband. Maybe he don't have the ambition you got right now, but you might can pour it into him. Those ambitions ain't really supposed to be your way to step out. That's why when women get money, they take on the role of a man. It's hard for them to dial back and submit when they got money.
That'd be the problem. When chicks get too much bread.
All this stuff that you're pushed to do is somebody that's supposed to be pushing that too.
Right.
Like, but you'll walk up and say, God called me to preach. No, God called you to help a preacher.
You don't never know what God have everybody else playing that God has set out for him. Cause my thing, no, like even though we have these defined roles, like yes, there are defined roles, but the thing about it when it comes to choices, you can't raise each child the same. So sometimes obstacles and all these different things that are gonna come your way and all these things, it's gonna help that person align. Everybody's journey at the end of the day is to God. It's not a woman's journey to man. Our journey.
That's how he designed. He just literally designed you to be a helpmate.
Our journey is to God.
He literally designed you to be a helpmate.
Our journey is to God.
He literally designed you to be a helpmate.
Why are you trying to be? Why are you standing?
I didn't design you to be a helpmate. He the one took a reel from a nigga.
If we sit here
and gave you it,
if we
informed you to help me, guess what? And you know, this is another notion. Man, you know how people said man is supposed to be protector and provider? Yeah, he does. But your wife is supposed to help you too. These stay-at-home moms, that ain't in the Bible. When Adam was tending the Garden of Eve, he created her to help with the work. I know y'all want to hear that.
You said that. That's a good point. Because you know how now they think, oh, it's certain jobs. Oh, that's a woman's job, not a man's job.
I love it.
But in reality, all of those jobs was given to Adam, which is why Eve was created to be a helpmate. So originally, it was all the man's job. We was just brought on to help the man.
You damn right. And you know what's crazy? Instinctively, it's in us. Because I could be married to you. You could lose your job and don't go to work for a whole year. We can be married. I can lose my job. Ain't no way in hell I can sit on that couch for 12 months.
Man,
they say, man, you got that sorry motherfucker.
Every time she come home, you got to pretend like you're doing something.
It's instinctively.
Yeah, the car pulling up. Let me get up and start cleaning.
Because it's instinctively in us.
Yeah.
The roles are in us.
Right.
When a woman, it's always funny because a woman will always say, well, until I find the right man. Yeah, because it's in you.
Mm-hmm.
You might not have found him, then he'll bring the girl. It's in you.
Mhm.
I know how to submit to the right one. But you know what? Why do you need to submit? Because it's in you.
Right.
That's how you design.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, shit, it sounds so easy. It just seems so easy. It's not.
It is.
But it seems so
It
easy.
is.
Like this.
It is. I
It's
think
not
it-
easy because our flesh gets in the way.
Yeah.
You know
of
what?
it.
If y'all took on the world in a woman's role, then you could handle being a woman regardless of when your husband come. When he found a wife, he don't need to come and find a husband.
To kind of world in a
That's
woman's role.
that's beautiful
Mm.
because he comes in and you just as strong as him. What the hell is?
Right.
No man want
I
that.
don't want
If you
that
just
either.
take on the world, which is hard to do.
I'm about to say,
It's hard.
We talked about this before, and
This
it's
shit
hard
hard.
to do because, like, how do you?
Because
be-
you ain't supposed
how do
to
you
do
be-
it.
We're not supposed to do it, but then how, like, again, with society and with the flesh and the problems that we do face, like, flesh wise, like, why? How do you do that? How do you be a woman all the time and be in a woman's place all the time and be ready for your husband all the time when the world is like, nah, handle all these male responsibilities?
Because truth be told, they're man-made things and they're as big as you make them.
I feel like that only works if you don't have a kid before marriage.
Because a man still stay a man with the same responsibility.
That's what I'm saying. I feel
But
like
I'm
as
saying-
a woman, it only works personally. I hate to say that I have a kid and I know that, but it only works. I feel like it's easier for women without a kid. Women with a kid is harder for them to be
Like,
a woman.
You might not even recognize this, right? You could, like, if you take on this massive role, you carry masculinity, then what you're gonna when your son grows up, would you want him to date a woman that's masculine like that? If you display softness, love, care, and he sees that, then that's the one he gonna try to mirror. But if you're always hard, that's how you get those toxic relationships because we're out of our roles.
Yeah.
It really is.
Who gonna rebuild my son's room? Ain't no nigga was gonna come do it. I had to do it.
Right,
So
right.
like,
Hey, but that's cool. That shouldn't make you feel like a nigga.
it don't make me feel like a nigga. I'm still a woman. But I'm saying, like, again, I feel like with women being mothers, it sucks when you're a single mother. People like when you have kids outside of wedlock or when you're not married in a marriage household, 2-parent household. It's hard for a woman itself to be that female characteristic in front of their eyes when we have to in the world be that masculine figure because we can't avoid it. Compared to a female who does not have a kid, they can live their life all the time like, oh yeah, man's just gonna care to me, because they only have them to care about.
Say, for instance, when a woman get like a supervisor job, she then start wearing suits,
I love the power
like
suit.
female suits now. Why can't you remain that soft creature in a job?
Like wear a dress, like don't wear pants.
Huh?
Don't wear
Why
pants.
can't you just be the woman you are?
Because they don't respect you the same way. You just said that. If y'all already have the mentality of the man is the head of everything, you're telling me that in a business house, in a sense, they're going to think that a woman can't run this house business-wise because she's a woman. So if they has...
So
I don't feel like a figure of authority. It sounds like to society that's masculine energy, but being a woman of authority, it has nothing to do with being a man because you are the mother of children. You have to be a figure.
That's what
of
I'm saying. You
authority.
have to
So
take it on.
I feel like other people, men, tend to characterize it as masculine. Usually weak men.
No.
Usually
I'm
weak men
talking about.
characterize it as masculine.
But only I'm saying when you change, when you change how you act. If I know you to be soft and when you step into the supervisor role, I can't recognize who you are, then it's changing who you are.
What's the definition of soft and what's the definition of a masculine? I'm confused.
I don't need no man.
I'm not a man. I don't have a dick.
We don't need a man for nothing. I got this. We're not even designed to be by ourselves.
No.
Fuck a nigga. Niggas ain't shit. Ain't no good potentials out here.
That's that you pushed it. I was with
That's
you.
what it
I was
really
with
is.
you up
I
to
think
there.
they really
I
get
was
the
with you up
roles
to that
mixed up
point.
because, like I said, with a woman in authority, she's right in her pocket. Literally at work, I look at these people like my children,
Oh no, they are.
and I treat them like my children, and that's put me. And I'm still gonna go home, and I'm still gonna be the woman that I am.
And that's one of the jobs that make you stay a woman, is a teacher. That's why so many women up there, because that is a natural role for y'all to teach children.
I applaud y'all. Fuck them kids.
I mean, I still look at adults like children. Like
I
you
do.
can see, I see the children in a lot of adults, and I sit here and I try not to do it too much, but I be like, I don't know what your problem is.
I talk to them like they're children because I
see
feel
what
like
your
if you're not
problem is.
catching it, I feel like I need to break it down to you for a lower level. I feel like you shouldn't be at advanced level. You need a beginner level. I should break it down.
Do you actually see me? And we're getting close to wrapping this up, but we got to talk about this for 1 second. Do you actually see the new me? It is very important to start picking your family at the age you are now. If you are of age, you are now about to make real choices based off who really should be in your circle. Like if you don't pick the right people, you'll find yourself being the old you to be seen by the people around you. So when you got the new you and you find people like you and like-minded, it's so refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. And then the conversations ain't the same no more with the other. Even if, and don't get me wrong, they didn't do anything wrong. You just grew.
Yeah.
Right.
So it ain't even I'm stepping away because y'all wrong. I'm stepping away because I don't belong here anymore.
Right.
You've
I've
grown out
changed.
that situation.
You know how you
right?
can get old and grow out the club?
Yeah.
You can grow out of conversations.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
You can grow out certain people
Yeah.
and still love it. I had a good time when I was there.
Back in our day.
Right.
But you really have to find your own tribe at this point.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
no, for sure.
Because your relatives are, I guess, the people that are connected by blood, but your family is who you're building as
the
you
family
grow.
is gonna be there that's actually helping you, guide you. Like a village is not just for your kid. A village is for yourself as well. You need a village of friends. You need a village that's gonna like push you and your family, your household up. People are gonna be around to celebrate your downfalls. Be there when you are falling to help you in those down, like at those moments. Like you need a village.
It usually ain't never the person you expect.
Never.
Why is that?
Ever.
Because the people have to look in the mirror that's around you and know that y'all started from that same exact start point. And when you progress further, they're like, I could have did the same shit. So they can't genuinely, now I'm not saying this for everybody, but they can't genuinely support you knowing that, hey, we started from right here, but you across the fucking room. But me, I'm still stuck in the exact same cycle
That's
that
the
I
envy.
was.
Hey,
Or some people get too comfortable.
Go
Like,
ahead, go ahead.
And then too, I think we like how we allow our flesh to choose who we be in romantic relationship with. We allow our flesh to choose who our friends are.
Right. That's
you
a
know,
fact.
and I think that when you do start maturing and if you do start having that relationship with God,
I start being
God
fake.
will
I stop
send
being- I
you
feel
people,
fake now.
how you say it be
Fake
people
as
that
hell.
you wouldn't even least expect it.
Mhm.
It be people that you would, it might be Miss Mary who 55 years old
Yup.
and y'all the best of friends.
Friends, yeah.
I love my Miss Mary. She's 76.
But no,
Girl.
I honestly feel fake. Yeah, I honestly feel fake as hell in conversations now.
Yo,
Yeah,
like
you're
you
like,
be
I really
talking
don't
and
care.
it's like nothing there. Like it's literally an empty space. Like you're,
Yeah.
like I'm just like, dang.
Or
And
you
then-
have to force a you have to force conversation with people. And like, I think what I struggle with sometimes with certain people is because I used to talk and converse with them. But then I get to a point where, you know what, I don't want to be in this conversation. But like you said, I start feeling fake. So now I find myself forcing conversations or forcing myself to be a part of certain conversations
not to
that I
talk.
know that God don't want me a part of.
Facts.
Because
For sure.
he get on me when I walk from the conversation.
And this is why I love this group so much, because I see a light on everybody here. I know that y'all carry a certain energy. And have you ever had to like dumb the light down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like even though you suck up energy in the room, you ever had to like
You're like,
peel
I'm
yourself
chill.
back?
You're like, I need to chill.
Like I'm
Because
too
this
much
ain't my
right now,
moment.
like,
This ain't my
no.
moment. This ain't my moment. I don't need to. And to everybody else, it seem like I'm showing off.
No.
I'm just in this bitch. I'm having a good time. I'm having a really
There he
good
go
time.
again with that shit.
You go home
Right.
happy like that was
Yeah,
a great
it's
time,
how
but
it
they're
feel,
like,
but it looked like
yeah.
you tried to suck the energy out the room. But the whole time, he's like, I'm really just.
You bring a light.
Yeah.
You
sure.
bring a light, and I feel myself.
I did that for years.
Man, you ain't got to say everything. Like, and especially when I hear people saying some shit that ain't right.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
I do this.
Yo, be biting your tongue like hell.
I like to listen.
I better. I better.
He gonna say it.
And then go home and be over here in my head like, God, you heard that, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, one of the things that was always installed in me is like respect.
Mm-hmm.
So like when it comes to like respect, it easily makes it where it's like I'm less likely to judge people because I just like to listen to understand. I try to see where people
I love
coming
to listen.
from.
I want to know everyone's point
like
of view.
I'm like, because I know we won't raise the same. Well, I know we ain't on the same type of moral. I just be trying to understand where the hell your dumb ass thought came from.
Or if I come around with
like,
someone just like
anything.
you, I'll be prepared to know like how they're thinking. Like that's one I take the information. Like, oh, what if I come around another dumbass? Like I gotta be prepared to like talk to that dumbass guy I spoke to you. So now I know like there's more like you out in there in the world.
Because I feel like everything is for a purpose, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be here for a reason.
Let me take what I can take.
Yeah, what am I supposed to be here for? Let me see.
What I do now is that because it got so overwhelming that I didn't want to even just be around them places, and some of them at work. But I have to go there, and I'm like, yo, what can I do? Because I don't like this shit.
Right.
So I insert Jesus in every conversation. I'll sneak them in there every once in a while.
That's smart.
People,
You know what I'm saying? I do.
People are scattered so fast.
They go.
I be doing
always talking about
it.
it.
They be like, "Oh, you preaching again today?"
Yo, when that's the best thing, best feeling in the world. Like, yeah, Tuck, I know you're a chain man. Look, oh yeah, good.
Get this shit off of me.
But you know, real talk, it's not even always for you because like I hated going to work and I didn't understand work until I finally like got aligned with my purpose, and then I was like, oh my God. I'm sitting here, I was avoiding all this stuff, getting annoyed with all this stuff,
Helping
and you
lives.
was just overloading me with information that I was supposed to learn. Like I'm sitting here thinking like you got me here for somebody else. This for me.
Yeah,
This for me.
yeah.
I gotta take the lesson for me. So
And you know what's disrespectful? Dummy your light. Because you being
Right.
disrespectful to him.
right.
I gave
I've been
you.
actually
I feel
told
that
by
way.
other people that they're like, you literally don't do stuff or like you dim your light when you're around. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm just too much for people. Then when I realize
Don't do this
I'm
anymore.
not, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can't stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like I walk into the room, just like, yeah, I am the light. Like,
Yeah, and be cool with it.
Yeah.
Be cool with being set apart.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like you set apart for a reason. Sometimes that shit can get lonely. Just find your tribe.
Yeah.
But this concludes another episode of Where Our Strength Come From, the Lord.
You better know.
Me and my Big Mouth podcast. I am Tuck. Follow me on all platforms. I will be going live soon. I haven't got the date yet. I said it last week, but I'm actually piecing it up. It's going to be kind of cool. I'll be going live every Sunday at 9 p.m. I have not gave a date yet, but I will. And I will be creating a Patreon, so the people that actually support the podcast wholeheartedly, we're going to do a live each Sunday, but we're just going to be every other Sunday, but we're going to just be kicking back. So I go live public, go Patreon, live public, Patreon. So first service for the public, one first and third, and second and fourth Sunday for the Patreon constituents. And go get you some merch from bigmouthbrand.com. And do you have anything you want to plug?
Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at angel_J.
You can follow me on Instagram at _Jess Mache_.
Follow me at Raheem Cousin Speaks, and also follow my podcast at The Marriage Experiment.
I'm Jess, and my strength still coming from the Lord.
And follow your man. And I'm out.
All right.
Middle finger to the world. Such chaos. Seems like the government that had a fucking seance. Neighbor versus neighbor. Don't care about your flavor. Dave Chappelle said, please, just don't hate us. Boys speak free, must got that fuck you paper. Nah, I'm a king, rather die cavalier than a Laker. Way too smart to wait on muse and some acres. Now they using verbal whips to break us. Watching the oppressor come oppress us. Cause niggas don't believe in your endeavors. We ain't stopping your rights, then it's whatever. What happened to a difference of opinion from two different beings? Are we all just minions? Sticks and stones break bones, but words would never hurt me. So when you say I can't say something, it really hurts me. The F word, the R word, the N word. Hold up, bitch. I'm not in third. I'm a grown man So if I feel it, I'ma say it. I don't need a certain group to okay it. I'm real lifetime with this, don't arcade it. Don't understand shit I'm saying and replay it. My cup is running over with this bullshit, and even more lies is coming from the pulpit. Asking if God really would approve this. Born here, but I feel like a tourist. Middle finger to the world when they come for me. Just give me excuse to be who I wanna be. Niggas is some wanna be, scared to tell the truth. And middle finger up to the council culture too. Middle finger to the world when they come for me. Just give me excuse to be who I wanna be. Niggas is some wanna be, scared to tell the truth. And middle finger up to the council culture too. Middle finger